I am Dixie Rolette Jeffrey. I am a certified coach, and today I want to ask you a really big question. Who are you? And if you're like me, I've always hated that question. I remember being asked that in school, and everybody in the classroom would shout out answers, and none of them were right. Not our age, not our names, not our family, not where we live, none of the details. I remember being frustrated and feeling like nobody can answer that question. It's impossible. But today I want to challenge you to think about a few things that might help you in exploring that. Not that I can give you the answer to that question, but definitely give you something to think about. And the first thing, just to kind of challenge your thinking, is the fact that I think most of us know, if you've experienced a death in any way, shape, or form, you know that we are so much more than a physical body. We are so much more than this, this physical body that you can see and touch. I believe that all of the parts of us are interwoven together while we're alive. And the reason I think that is because, if you have a heartbreak, right, your heart gets broken, you feel it physically. It's not like it's separate. It's not like you can separate the tangible parts that you can see and feel from those intangible. They're definitely interwoven. But through death, you can see that there's some kind of separation, that the physical body stays here, but everything else seems to be gone. Just kind of a thought on that. And then to go a little bit deeper, as I look around the world, I look at creation, I look at nature, right? Everything that I see, what I see over and over and over is that there is design and there is purpose to everything. Everything from a spider, right? A spider is designed a specific way to do a specific function. I don't know the details and the functions of everything that happens, but I do see it. Everything from like a spider, like I said, up to the ocean. As I stand at the shore of the ocean, I know that there is design and there is purpose to that. One of the purposes for the ocean is our water cycle, right? It brings water over the land and then flows back to the ocean. And it's amazing. It's like there's a design to it, there's purpose to it. Everything in our physical bodies is that same way. If you think about our respiratory system, it's designed to work a certain way. It has a purpose, right? Our circulatory system, our digestive system, we can see and feel and touch those things. So we say, yep, that's, their design, that's their purpose, that's what they're supposed to do. And I just want to challenge, I believe our intangible parts of us are the same way. I think we can kind of demise from what we see in our physical world, kind of what's going on inside of us. So it's kind of fascinating to start thinking about, okay, what are these different things designed for? Our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs. What is their design and what is their purpose and how do they work? All those kind of things. To me, I kind of look at us as like these 50 million piece puzzles, right? And all of our parts are different. We have some big parts and really, really small parts, and we have parts that are invisible. So even if you had the smartest person in the whole world try to put us together, they couldn't do it. It's too intricate, too detailed. And I think that's fascinating and hopefully creates a little bit of awe in us as we look at it and say, if all of creation is this way, if all of nature is this way, then it makes sense that I am that way too, that I was created with a design and with a purpose. And it doesn't necessarily have to be some, huge grand thing that, you have to search your whole life for. I think just recognizing that I am here on purpose. My heart is beating on purpose. I'm breathing on purpose. It's not an accident. You're not an accident. And you're amazing. You're absolutely amazing. It's incredible when you start looking at all of the details of who you are. And I really believe, as I've studied this and looked into this more and more, that we were designed to be happy, right? We were designed to have this joy and this peace inside of us. And the reason that I think that, the reason that I feel so strongly about that is because when we don't feel those things, when we're not happy, when we're not at peace, when we don't feel fulfilled, there's discomfort. And if you think about your physical body, when things aren't working right, there's discomfort. And it lets us know, hey, something's wrong here. So I just want to challenge you to start thinking about that. Like I said, it's not the answer to the question, of course. I think that's a lifelong pursuit of trying to figure out exactly who we are and who we're meant to be. But I hope that as you look at that and you see, hey, I am this very intricate, very complex being, creation, whatever, and And then just really kind of start asking yourself, what is the purpose? What is my design, and why am I here? And what is the purpose of feelings and thoughts and all those kind of things? For me, it's been something that has ignited a passion in me and an absolute hunger to understand and to know more. And, as I understand how important our intangible parts are to the rest of our life, it really drives this desire for me to understand, how do we respond healthy? How do we think healthy and feel healthy and all those kind of things? Because we can see it in our physical body. When we feel good, when we are healthy and physically, we feel it. And we feel like, hey, this is how I'm supposed to work. When something doesn't work right, there's pain, there's frustration, there's, things aren't working like they're supposed to, and you know it. And I just want to challenge, I believe it's exactly the same way for our intangible parts. So hopefully we can explore that and learn more about them and, and recognize how awesome they are. Thanks. Have a great day.